Hey cool cats and kittens, this is my latest photo zine, Lublin, a retro photo walk. 59 pages of street photography, a bit of information, a bit of culture, a bit of history. It's all bilingual, English and Polish, because I'm nice like that. It will be obviously linked in the description below. And all the photos in this zine were taken using this, the Nikon Z50 with the Oreo disposable lens. Let's talk about this after the intro. Right, I don't have an intro. Hey, I'm a man. And this is the pink tripod. Welcome to the man with the pink tripod. I'll just leave this here because I have been accused of not featuring the pink tripod on a channel called The Man with a Pink Tripod. So I hope that's alright with you, Pete Leclerc. Let's talk about this, the Oreo disposable lens. Let's see what it is and what's the point of it, and I will air out some frustration I had with some YouTube commentators and creators which don't seem to understand the point of it. And there's a very good point that this lens makes in your life. What is it? Well, it's nothing more than literally a 3D printed lens cap, and inside here there is the actual lens taken off of a 1990s sort of disposable camera, and it's 3D printed like this. It goes on your camera. That's about it. It's simple. It is about what it says here, 32 millimeters and f10 aperture. You're not gonna change that. You're not gonna focus anything with this. It's not gonna be great in low light, as you can imagine with the f10, but you can always play around with the ISO and the shutter speed and unleash your creativity that way. This is so much fun. I don't really like fun, but this always puts a smile on my face, and also puts a smile on people's faces around you. They see you shooting with this and they come like, what's that? Is that like, what even is that? Oh, it's a lens cap. And you can actually leave it on like a lens cap, and when you want to take a photo, take a photo. It is a lens cap, but takes photos. How wonderful. I've got this from Amazon on the cheap side. It's being, similar renditions are being made by Pocket Dispo, Dispo Lens, Retropia, Kex Cameras, I think, is the only one that does the Oreo version, but for some reason or another, mainly because postage where I live was a bit like 3 times the price of this, I ain't paying that. So I've got it on Amazon on the cheaper side, and obviously there's another link in the description for this. What it does is it gives you that nostalgic, retro, vintage 90s disposable camera, obviously because it's a disposable lens at the end of the day. And wow, I don't know if you heard that, but it went pew. Anywho, pew, pew. Anywho, you are going to love using this because it just leaves you with the creativity. You're not gonna adjust the aperture, you're not gonna adjust the focus on it. You're just gonna compose, put a pair of nostalgia glasses on, picture the scene as it would have been 30 years ago, and snap. And it's so much more genuine and so much more of an enjoyable experience to get images this way than it would be to use a filter or a preset in camera, which of course you can use and make them all look vintagey if you want like that. But this, you get it straight out of the camera. And it's such a joy. It's such a joy to do so, honestly. You are there, you are in the moment. You see things differently. You see the compositions differently, as you would just if you were snapping away aimlessly and then slap a filter or a preset on them. Commentators raised questions such as, well, I've got a $5,000 camera, why would I put that piece of plastic on it? You don't have to, mate. Nobody's forcing you. Enjoy your camera. I have lenses that take tack sharp photos. Why would I want to have that thing on there? Mate, everyone has lenses that takes tack sharp photos. You're not the only one. You're not that special. But you wouldn't use this one if you wanted to take tack sharp photos. You use this for what I said earlier, the nostalgia feel, the experience, the smile that you're constantly gonna have on your face using this. You wanna take sharp photos, put your sharp lens on, go on, do that. Obviously you're not gonna use this but you're gonna use this for fun, for so much fun. And for the look, which it's just not going to feel the same if you slap a preset on a photo as it is if you're just taking it using this little plasticky thing. It's cool, come on. And yes, my latest photos in. All of them, as I said, taken in Lublin, in Poland, with the Z50 and the disposable Oreo style camera lens. I'm sure I forgot to say many things, but what the hell? I've got a pink tripod. Check. I plugged my magazine. Check. And I've introduced you to the beautiful Oreo disposable lens. Unknown brand in the description. Thanks for watching. It turns out that not only I don't have an intro, I don't have an outro either. Stay cool, stay in school, don't do drugs. Love you, bye. This is Lublin, a retro photo walk, a 59 pages street photography zine, pictures taken in Lublin in Poland. The book is bilingual, English and Polish, where you get information, a bit of history. All photos were taken using a disposable style lens, which gives them that retro, vintage and nostalgic vibe straight out of cameras. No filters, presets or anything like that was used. These are all straight out of the camera using that 90s disposable lens adapted to a modern camera.